Welcome back to Enda Trading on YouTube. So today's video and live stream is for eToro for beginners, how to trade. And you can also ask me any questions you have on eToro, or you can leave the comments underneath this video and I will answer them. I answer everyone's questions. So the reason why I like eToro, it's one of my favorite stock trading platforms to use, as it's where I started trading stocks. So I started trading stocks last October 2020. I started researching trading maybe in March, and I did some courses, etc. And I did some practicing too. And with eToro, you can set up a demo account. You get a free 100,000 virtual money to start learning how to trade, and that's how I did it. And then I did a course with my current mentor on day trading and swing trading. So that's how I got into trading stocks. It was when the lockdown started, etc., and I wasn't so busy with work at that time. But just a little bit about me. My name's Enda. I work in AI technology with an IT company, and I part-time trade. And hopefully in the future I can leave my office job to become a full-time trader. But anyway, so eToro is really easy to use for beginners, okay, especially with the demo account. It looks great and it has the ability to trade cryptocurrency, stocks, commodities, ETFs, and copy trading all in one site. So it's your one-stop shop for trading. So you can see here you have crypto, indices, which is just a basket of stocks. It's like an index fund, so the Nasdaq 100, so the 100 top IT companies will be in this stock in the New York Stock Exchange. ETFs is just a basket of stocks like IT stocks, or you have other stocks like retail, etc. Commodities is like your gold, silver, and currency. So you can do all of this on eToro in one place. That's what I like about it. And also copy trading. And this is how I really started out investing. I also started out day trading, but for investing, you can copy these investors. You can see what the return was for the last year, and you can copy them automatically, and they do the trades for you. Okay, they trade their own stocks, and you copy exactly what they do. So you have also have smart portfolios. So these are just like dividend growth. So it's going to be like a portfolio of dividend stocks that you get paid the company pays out dividends to the shareholders each year to entice and to keep investors happy. And when they have had good years, the big companies normally do dividends like Apple, but larger cap companies do dividends to keep their investors happy, because these stocks may not rise as much as some of the other earlier stocks. Okay, so you have daily movers, trending assets. It's really easy to follow. So just back here. Now I use for day trading, I used to day trade on eToro. I still can, but now I use Colmex Pro. It is this is it here. It's more technical, but it's very easy to use, and I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested in that. They actually have a promotion at the moment where you get $200 free in fees. So for commission fees, so you have $200 there. So when you trade the stocks, you get your charge commission, etc. And but that's taken away from your $200. So they also have a demo account if you want to check that out. But I wouldn't recommend day trading for beginners. Definitely to start off on swing trading or long-term trading or copy trading. Okay, so Colmex Pro is very fast execution for day trading, but I spend more time on eToro due to the social aspect of the platform. And obviously with day trading, you're only like buying and selling stock for within an hour or 2 hours. So I don't be on Colmex that much. I be on it once a day. I trade one stock a day on day trading. But with eToro, that's where I have my long-term investments. Okay, it's possible to day trade on eToro, but it's more suited to long-term traders. Okay, as it doesn't allow short-term trades holding length for 5 minutes, multiple short-term trades, which is called scalping. So you can't scalp on eToro, but I did one trade a day trade a day, a quick trade a day, and I had other long-term investments, and I never had any issue. But just be watch out for that. But before we start, remember that all trading there is risk involved. Make sure you do your own research before investing in stocks. And in my opinion, don't use leverage. So leverage is when you're borrowing off the platform to increase your initial investment. And I'll go through that later on. As 68% of retail investors lose money with CFD trading. Okay, so you'll have this warning on eToro and all the platforms that 68% of retail investors lose money when trading CFDs. But I'll go through that later on in the video. I'll show you what a CFD is. It's just contract of differences. So you don't actually own the stock. You're actually just kind of betting on the different prices, so how much the price will move, etc. So the difference between the two prices, and also when you short a stock, meaning you sell a stock that was going to, yeah, and you're betting that it's going to go down in price. But that's CFD trading. Wouldn't recommend it for beginners or at all. I don't use leverage. So make sure you research leverage before you start trading and stay away from it at the start. So just a little bit about eToro. It started in 2007 as 2.14 million active funded accounts in over 100 countries. And its main flex is that you can trade nearly everything on one platform, as I said, but it's the leader in copy trading, which lets you invest in popular investors automatically and in real time without extra fees. Essentially, when they buy and sell a stock, you trade exactly the same stock. So you're copying their complete portfolio. So portfolio is just all the stocks that you have invested in. Okay, but the good thing about eToro here, you can see here just a bit of an overview on eToro. It is 24.8 million registered users, but they're just people that have signed up for an account. But the funded account, this is from quarter three of 2020, is 2.14 million. So there's 2.41 million people that have signed up and invested money on eToro. Most of that, nearly 70% is in Europe and the UK. I know it's very popular in the UK and Netherlands and some France and Spain, etc. In Asia, it's 15%. It's very popular in the Philippines. And then America, they're just branching into America where they have cryptocurrency in some states, but they're going to move into trading stocks soon there. And the Middle East and Africa too. But a lot of African countries you can't trade in because eToro is regulated, and for them countries don't have regulatory authorities, so that's unfortunate for them countries. But they have 10.6 billion amount of people's money under a management there. Okay, so just showing you, it's been growing and growing and growing. The co-founder is very sound, Yanni Ashia. He's a down to earth guy, and I really like him. If you want to check him out, he does videos too on eToro's YouTube page. So it's regulated by the FCA in the UK and other regulatory authorities in Australia and in Cyprus. And it offers insurance from Lloyd's in London, which is great. So if it ever goes bankrupt, but I don't think it ever will, your money is going to be protected. Okay, so on eToro, you trade in US dollars, and there's a small conversion fee for depositing other currencies. So it trades on US dollars, but the thing is, a lot of the stock markets work on US dollars, so you don't have any other conversion fees when you're trading. So that's pretty good. But once you deposit money, you're going to be deposit UK pound or euro. There'll be conversion fee like the conversion fee when you go to an airport or etc. So the minimum first-time deposit is $50 in most countries, but varies up to $200, even 1,000 in Israel. So you can see here, these are all the countries here where it's $50. So Australia, Ireland, UK, a lot of other countries there, then any other eligible countries, and then these countries are 1,000 and Israel is 10,000. But after your first time deposit, the minimum is only 50. And remember that bank transfers must be at least $500 each time. And when you send your bank transfer, make sure to include the details like your username and the reference number of the transfer that eToro will give you when you sign up. And when you deposit funds, I'll just show you that now. So it's really easy to deposit funds. So to find out what the minimum deposit is in your country, you can just put in $5. You can see mine is 50. You can see PayPal. I use PayPal to deposit, and it's usually in my account straight away. and then when I withdraw, it's just takes about a day or less. But the first time you deposit might take longer, especially through banks, because they have to confirm it, etc. But once you keep using that provider, so that it takes less time. So make sure you deposit in and withdrawal with the same method, and it speeds up things. And especially after the first time deposit through banks, it takes a bit longer, but then after that you're fine. So it's really easy. And just remember, when you're withdrawing money, there's a $5 fee. Okay, so make sure that you don't be like withdrawing $10 because it'll cost you $5, and don't withdraw too often. Make sure you withdraw like at least 100 or 200. eToro, okay, eToro also has a mobile app that's very useful on the go, but I prefer using the website. And eToro also has a practice account or demo account where you can learn to trade. I'm going to show you all that now. So just here on eToro, this was their mission statement. They're planning to go live on the stock exchange with a ticker name eToro, but through a company, fintech company called FTCV. So you can look into that. I've made videos on my YouTube channel about that already. But their mission is their vision is to open the global markets for everyone to trade and invest in a simple, transparent way. And their mission is to build the world's largest social trading network. Okay, so it's like the whole eToro. It's like social trading, but you also have that like Facebook aspect to it. You have the copy trading, so they're trying to build the largest copy trading platform, but they are the leaders in copy trading where you can copy other people. But it has this social aspect here. It's like Facebook for stocks, and you can contact the people that you're copying, etc. But just watch out for some of the comments. I rather follow the people. I read the posts from the people that I am following or that I'm copying, or the popular investors, because some of the comments are not so useful. They're trying to push up the price of their stock they're investing in, etc. So, like this here, XRP, best time to jump in. But this person's asking a question, but sometimes they could be saying, "Oh yeah, you should invest in XRP right now," or whatever. But I don't listen to that. But with the popular investors, I do. And yeah, so just watch out that for that. Do your own research, like everything in the stock exchange. It's really important that you do your own research. Okay, so they are the social traders. They're going to be the largest in that. They're taking over that field where you can copy people automatic. So easy to do. I'll show you that. But they were founded in 2007, and that's just the timeline of things they've done. In 2020, they launched the eToro Money Card and a debit account, which is released in UK first. It hasn't come to Ireland yet, but they're all over the world. As I said, they have offices all over the world. They're growing, social, the smart portfolios, and popular investors with eToro. So this is the popular investor with eToro copy trading technology. Users can automatically replicate other investors' strategy in real time. So investors who meet the criteria to become a popular investor receive payments that increase as they rise through the program's ranks. So you have these popular investors that you can copy, but also if you are good at trading and you get good at trading, you can also become a popular investor. And when people copy you, you get paid monthly. So these guys are on big money here. This is Jay Nemesis. His name is Jay Nemesis, J. Edward Smith. Heloise Grief, she's Ruby MCA on the platform, also Lancor. But all these people here are working full time as investors on eToro, and people are copying them. That's their full time job, but you could also do it part time. So eToro has 1,800 popular investors that you can copy, and they have over 10 million people copying them. Okay, so it's getting very popular, especially. And then we have the smart portfolios. eToro portfolios group assets or investors together based on a predetermined theme or strategy. Okay, such as 5G revolution, food tech. So they're just like a portfolio of different like food tech, driverless cars, and they're managed by eToro or either eToro or either AI technology. Okay. So just a reminder that like if you want to sign up to eToro, please use my link in the description and you'll be supporting my work. It doesn't cost you anything and you get a free 100,000 virtual portfolio, okay, to start trading. And also like and subscribe. But most importantly, if you have any questions at all on eToro, leave a comment in any of my videos on YouTube and I will answer everybody. I answer everyone's questions. So I like to answer and help people out when they're starting out trading. So that's the eToro Money. So that's the debit card they've released in the UK. It's very cool. I can't wait to get mine. But it's going to be a full launch through Europe and etc. soon. Okay, so I'm looking forward to that. So that's basically an overview of eToro. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section. Now I'm going to go through the platform. So it's really easy to sign up. You just put in you select the username. Make sure you select something that you like because are easy to remember because you can't change it afterwards. And then you just verify your phone number, verify your address through a bank statement, and upload your ID. As eToro is regulated, it's all on this. You have to upload your IDs, etc., and stuff like that. And then when you do all that, you can deposit in money. I think it speeds up the process of them verifying your account. But like if you come in, it's really easy to use your home screen. So I'm on the demo account at the moment, and the switch to the real account is just down there. But here's my demo account. You get 100,000 free to practice trading. And then that's your feed. This is your social feed. So anybody you follow or anything that you're investing in, if anybody posts in that section, it'll come in here. And then you have your watch list here. This is just a place where you can add stocks that you're interested to or people that you're interested to see. I have Visa there. It's a good company. And if you can see historically, Visa has always risen with MasterCard. It's probably a good investment. It's at an all-time high. But if you wanted to just click into Visa here, this is just a Visa stock. Okay, so you can see here, this is the Visa stock. So this is their feed. This is what everyone's posting about Visa stock. So they can tag in here to tag in the ticker name, which is just the shorthand for Visa. And the shorthand for Visa is fee on the stock market. Then you can look at its stats. And so the stats section here, you can change to 3 years maximum. As you can see, Visa has always risen, 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 but it's an all-time high at 200 went up to $250, but it's dropping. But companies like this, I've been looking for them to drop, drop, drop. You buy low and sell high. But if you look historically, Visa and all these cards have already done. You're looking at in the future or Warren Buffett, companies that are not going to go away, that own the space. Visa and MasterCard own this space of debit cards, credit cards, etc. So you can look at all their financials down here at the bottom, and then a more technical chart is here, and you can put in indicators and you can do different sort of stuff. But I actually like to use Yahoo charts. It's just my favorite and it's free. But you can use eToro too, just to close out like that. So easy to use. You don't even have to leave this platform to do anything at all, because even you have a research tab here, and this is what the analysts are expecting what the price is going to be over the next 12 months and what the rating is. So they can have a rating of a sell or neutral or buy. Okay. So strong buy is a good for this stock. So if it's strong buy, you're looking at the buy in this stock. And then the high estimate for the next 12 months is $305, which is pretty good. The average is 275, so it's still higher than the actual price now. And the low estimate is 255. So maybe in the new year, I'm going to build up a long-term strategy on eToro. I have a long-term account that is private because I was doing day trading on it. You can open as many accounts as you want. I have two at the moment, but I'm going to open another account where people may be able to copy me in the future for long-term trading. But you can see what the analysts are saying there. And the trade is so easy, guys. You just click on here. You set how much you want to trade. Let's say 1,000. And you click either you want to buy the stock, betting that it's going up in price, or you want to sell the stock, betting that it's going to go down in price. And when it drops in price, you buy back and you take the difference off the price that you sold it at, and that's your profit. But you can see that at market means when the market opens, because it's Monday morning now and the market doesn't open until 2:30 Irish time on the Nasdaq, but 9:30 in their time in New York. Remember, the stock market is open from Monday to Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. But you can check on Google for different times for different markets. But you can see here, so leverage here, so that's as easy as it is. So take profit just means what you want to sell. So you can set that in as more automatic, but you can just take profit, sell it yourself, so you can sell whenever you want. But if you put that to like 2000, it'll sell when the your value of your investment goes up to 2000, and same with stop loss. So if you put in here 500, so put in here minus 500. So this will sell off the stock if it drops in value by 500. So it's the same with that. You can put in there, but no stop loss. I'll put there just to make it easy for the video. And then all you do is want to set 1000. And when you use no leverage, you're actually buying the underlying asset. So it usually shows up here. You're buying the underneath underlying asset. So you own the stock when you buy it with no leverage. So you just set order and that will buy the stock. So now you have that will order. Okay, so the orders aren't going after. You have to wait for the market to open on this stock, but that's how easy it is. And when the market opens, you'll see the price here, and you can also set it to a price that you want to buy it at. Maybe it's at 213 now, but you're happy to buy it at 210. So when it drops to 210, it'll buy your stock at 1,000 worth of stock. You know, you can buy partial shares on eToro, and the minimum amount to invest in shares is $10, and $10 in cryptocurrency and ETFs, and that's been lowered recently. For commodities, I believe it's 1,000 is the minimum, but for copy portfolio is 500. But then, if you want to use leverage, let's say you've only got $10, but you want to invest 50, you can do 5x that, which will mean you're multiplying this 10 by 5, but you're borrowing 40 off eToro. But see, it's a CFD trade, and this is where the high risk of trade of the 68% people lose money, because it will rise 5 times faster than just a $10 investment, but it'll also drop 5 times faster. So you could lose all your investment there, or half of it at least. And then shorting is also CFD. That means you're betting that the price will go down in value. But I would not recommend shorting for beginners. Start off with buy positions and only short stocks to hold for one day, unless you're really sure that the market's going to crash. But that's up to you. But I would recommend shorting for beginners. So keep that in mind. So that's how easy it is to trade in stocks. And to find stocks, you just come here to discover, and you can type in here whatever stock you want at the top. So eToro is in many different exchanges all around the world. So you can just type in here at the top here whatever stock you wish to invest in, and it'll come up there. So let's say I want to invest in Sony, and then Sony will come up and you click on that and you go to the Sony page. But you can just browse by category here. You can come into stocks, and it'll load up a list of all the stocks, and then you can filter by the exchange, etc. See the London Stock Exchange, technology, consumer goods. You can go by industry, exchange. You can change the views of all of them. Very easy to do. But let's just go look at the copy trading feature, which is very popular. And it's how I started trading. And not only if you don't even want to copy these people, you can look at their trading, and you can see all their stats, and you can learn from them, okay, what they're trading in. It's just another opinion, etc. So you can look through you can search through all of these people. There's different filters. You can search by how much profit they've made, how long they've been, their risk score, etc. You can do that all in your own time. It's very easy to use. Remember your demo account, you can use that. But let's see here on this, let's look for one here that I haven't invested in. So Ebe B123, he's up 12.5% in the last year, 12 months. Risk score 5. He's 11,500 people copying him, and some other stats there. So let's just click into him. And first of all, you can look at his stats for each year, and each month. So 1 year is up 540. Wow, percent. He must have been invested in a lot in crypto. But you can read his portfolio. He's 11,000 people. That's his risk score. The lower the risk score, the better. So it goes to 1 to 10. His amount of trades per week, how long he holds them, profitable weeks. And then if you want to look at his strategy, you just look at his over here at the right hand side. Since joining eToro, he's made a return of more than 1,300%. Lots of things there. So he recommends you copy with $500. Okay, so make sure to copy with that. The minimum is 200, but you always go with what they recommend because you'll have to open up all the trades. But you'll learn about that in future videos, or you can look back on my videos and why that's important. But to copy him, and you can look at his portfolio. So this is very important too. You can see all of the stocks that he's invested in. Let's say if I invest 500, I would copy exactly the same how his portfolio is and the uh, percentage of the portfolio in each stock. So for Snowflake there, I will buy 1.8% of $500 if I invested. He's up 59.585. But remember, you're going to buy this stock 59 nearly 60% higher than he did. But on the other end, you're going to buy this stock here 58% lower than he did because you're buying now. But once after that, you're buying in real time with the prices that he's buying at. And you can look at his charts there. But to copy someone is so easy. You just come in. I want to copy him with 500. He said that's the minimum. And then you can set here what you want to stop copying them if it drops to $25. You can set that to whatever you want. But if you get that at 250, if you are afraid that you're going to lose 250, but I don't think that can happen too much. But it can always happen. But if you're copying someone good, I don't think they're going to let 50% of the portfolio go unless the market crashes. But there's always risk in trading, but also the gains, the great gains, because the banks or the savings account will give you like a 0.05% interest rate, but then inflation is nearly like 0.02% increase each year, or nearly 2% increase each year. So yeah, 2% increase. So your money is dropping in value by 2% each year on a savings account. And if it's 0.5%, 0.05% is going to be 1.5% you lose on your money on a savings account. But spread out your money, put your money in your savings account, put your money in your whatever pension, invest in stocks. You know, a great way to invest too is investing in property, which was great returns. Okay, so copy open trades just means you're copying all of his trades that he's already opened. If you don't click this, it'll only copy the new trades, but I would recommend copy on open trades. So at $500, click copy. Okay, so started copying eBay, okay? And that will buy all the stocks when the market opens. And then if you want to see the copy, just come to your portfolio. And this is all the stocks that you have invested in. So you can see here, I've invested in eBay here, and these are the small fees. It's difference between the buy and sell price. So when you buy a stock, if you sell it straight away, there'll be like a 20-cent cost in the difference between the buy and sell price. And that's how eToro make their money on most stock exchanges. There's no commission on stocks, which is pretty good. But you can see here, I'm copying him. I've already bought into this um, basket of shares, this ETF here. I bought Cardonia, Ethereum, and then Google and stuff will buy when the stock market opens. So I'm copying exactly what's in his portfolio. And when he buys a new stock, I will buy a new stock. And when he sells a new stock, I will sell the new stock. You don't have to worry about anything. You just put in the $500 and let him work away. So copy trading is more suited to long-term investing too. So just make sure that you log in every so often to check your copy and how it's going. And see here on Microsoft, this is a portfolio. This is the practice money everyone gets when they sign up. But I invested $200 and it's up 55%. And like to close that or to stop copying is very easy. Just click on this button and close. trade, and it's the same with stop copying. Just click on it and stop copying. So if you have any questions at all on eToro, make sure to leave them in the comment section. I answer everybody's questions. I love answering questions. There's going to be lots more videos coming on 2022 and more live streams and maybe some interviews and lots more series to come. But if remember, if you want to sign up for eToro, please use my link in the description. You'll be support my channel, but won't cost you anything. If someone asked me for an easy to use stock trading platform, I would think eToro would be a great place to start, definitely for me. Hope you enjoyed the video, eToro for beginners, how to trade. And remember, if you have any questions at all on eToro, please leave them in the comment section below, and I will answer you as soon as possible. Okay, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace and love. Thanks. Bye.